There we go. Okay. Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. You're watching live with LWL. Today is Thursday, February 19th, 2025. We're almost into March of 2025, you guys. 2 months have almost gone by. We are moving and grooving. I am in 2025. I'm about to pop off. I hope you are too. I'm here to raise the frequency of the planet. If you are new, hi, welcome. I do this by reminding you how powerful you are from an energetic perspective. You came here to live a powerful life as a master manifester. It's just that you've got some weird limiting beliefs because somebody programmed you wrong, so I'm going to help you release them and reprogram yourself so you can actually succeed at life, whatever your dream may be. It's different for all of us. So welcome to the show. All right, you guys, let me... I like to have my YouTube on this side and my notes on this side, and they were switched, so I'm going to switch them over, and then we're going to get going. Let's see. Good morning, VIP Jules. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for sharing the live, Catherine. I appreciate you, VIP Catherine. VIP Aaron, thank you for the heart me. VIP Deborah, thank you for the heart me. Yeah, you guys, things that help me do better on TikTok is this, heart me's. Thank you, VIP Aaron, for the bubbles. Those are so cute. I love those little heart wand bubbles. Gifts, of course. Heart me's are big now. Apparently I'm being graded on that, and I'm being graded as well on the engagement in the chat. So all of those things are really helpful for me. Good morning, Varip. Welcome to the chat. I think it's how you say your name, Varip, maybe. So all those things are helpful for me. No obligation, but just as an FYI. And thank you for all the likes along the way. Frequency Babe, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. I love your name. Thank you for the heart me, Lexington. I appreciate you. Okay, good morning, Arco Show on YouTube. For those of you that are new, I am live streaming on YouTube. At the same time, I'm live streaming on TikTok. So if you ever miss a show, I go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check me out on YouTube at I'm Lindsay with Love. And if you go to YouTube at I'm Lindsay with Love, please hit the subscribe button. Do your girl a solid. Thank you, VIP Catherine, for the heart me. Thank you for that. Good morning, Lexington. Varip is Russian for David. Oh, interesting. Tell Sarah we say hi. Sarah, VIP Aaron says hi, as do the rest of the Cosmic Collective members on YouTube. All right, you guys. VIP Deborah's going to remind me to breathe, but I'm going to do it now. Go, girl. All right, we're going to take a second. We're going to close our eyes, breathe in. Hold it a little. And let it go. Let's see what happens today's show. Yes, VIP Deborah says. You guys are so awesome. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. I will tell you why. Yesterday, I was doing something. Actually, what day are we in? Tuesday night. Rebecca, good morning and welcome to the chat. It's been a minute since I've seen you here. Thank you for the heartbeat. Tuesday night, I decided to click and join a masterclass. I have not done a masterclass in forever. And not because I don't think I need them, but just simply because I've been like moving and grooving in my business and I've been just like doing the dang thing. And I was really debating for quite some time, like, do I do this masterclass? Do I not? It was $100 for an hour. Anytime I invest in myself, by the way, you guys, I invest in myself in ways like masterclasses, in ways like supplements or self-care time, setting aside time to walk. There's many ways you can invest in yourself. My expectation when I invest money in myself is I will receive it 10 times over. So I thought to myself, well, if I invest $100, then I'll at least make 1,000 from whatever they're teaching me, right? And I think that's pretty doable. That's pretty feasible. So, and it's a good way to look at investing in yourself, by the way. Especially if you're like inside the Cosmic Collective or you're like, you got your astrology report or whatever, like whatever you're learning, can you flip it 10 times? 100 times would be even cooler, right? But 10 times I think is good. I have beautiful energy. Thank you for that. So actually, thank you for that. I do work really hard on my energy, so I appreciate the comment. I was back and forth, but my intuition was just, every time I got an email, I was like, oh, dang, I just feel like for whatever reason, this is going to be helpful, right? I joined the masterclass and it's everything I've already known. It is everything I have already known. However, inside of that masterclass, there was one thing that completely turned on the light bulb. And I'm only sharing this story with you because this is information I learned, by the way, back in like it's not anything new. It's information I learned in like 2021-ish, 2021. But for whatever reason, it was like now it was time to hit me. So for those of you that are listening, especially if you're on a spiritual journey or just like a journey of truth seeking or whatever, sometimes that's going to happen where you're like, I know this. I like it'll hit you and you're integrating it, right? And you're like, I've been knowing this forever. But for whatever reason now it's just like boom, it hit. It changed the entire trajectory of how I'm going to do things moving forward inside of the Cosmic Collective, inside of Lindsay with Love. That is kind of the business that I'm running. And I'm super, super excited for it. So just as a reminder, it still happens to me today in this lifetime. You are ready when you are ready. Now, this doesn't mean you can't collect the information beforehand. I think it's powerful. You have the information already stored in your aura, stored in your energetic being. And when it's time for it to turn on, it's time for it to turn on. And then once it turns on, you take the action and boom, right? It's like, I know that I need to break out of this toxic cycle. I know that my job is draining me. I know da-da-da-da-da. And then all of a sudden one day it hits and you're like, now is the day. I am ready. I'm ready to break free from the bull crap that has been keeping me playing small in my own life. And then you just soar off like a rocket. It's so awesome. All right. OMG mail. Some of them are already implemented. And I'll tell you guys more inside the Cosmic Collective, of course. Excited to see and learn. VIP Jewel says, I am excited that you are here, my friend. Okay. So VIP Aaron asked a really powerful question inside the Cosmic Collective. And I'm not going to go into all the details because it's very individual inside of there, but I will share a very overarching idea because I think it's going to help a lot of people manifest, okay? Divine Spark, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. That's an awesome name. VIP Deborah is shooting off rocket ships with me. Yep, we're going. Where to? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see where the ship takes us, right? That's the fun of it. It's like when I do this one thing, what's going to happen? Everything is an experiment. Everything. So cool. Okay. We have a billion desires in our life, don't we? Like, I want more money for sure. Because when I have more money, I have more time to do the things I would like to do, which is teach people. So then I can absorb more knowledge and refine my skills and teach better and faster and more efficient. So I want more money. Also, I want more money for other things too, like going on vacation, taking a nap when I feel like it. Oh, I don't really nap, but like going to the spa when I feel like it, like whatever. I want to be able to retire my man because I am obsessed with spending time with him, and when he works all day, it kind of is annoying. So I want to be able to really get enough wealth created for myself so I can retire us, or he retires us and I'm adding in the cash flow on the back end or whatever. But that's one of my goals, which by the way, most of your goals are attached to somebody, right? I want to take my mom to Greece. We were talking about it yesterday, and I think we'll go this year. But then she was like, well, what would we go to Greece for? And I was like, to say we did? I don't know. She's like, well, is there something I would want to see there? I'm like, lady, this is your dream. I don't know. She's like, I just want to go to Greece because Mamma Mia. I was like, we will buy the flowy skirts. We will put the bandanas in our hair and we will flounce around if that's what you want to do. I want to go to Italy. I want to just vacay. I want to get the yacht. I want to float away. I want to relax. I want to read a lot of books. I want a billion things. I want a billion things. And that's okay. That's normal, right? Because I'm a human spiritual being. I came down to this life to be a master manifester just like you. So first step, get right with what you want. Most people can get, okay. Some people know what they want. Some people are like, I just know what I don't want. So if you know what you don't want, start to expose yourself by searching what would be the opposite of this? A lot of times people don't even realize the vastness of the things on this earth because we're just not exposed to them yet, right? And so it kind of can be tricky. So just want the next thing up and then you'll get exposed to it. It's okay, step one, I want to go eat at McDonald's for the first time. And then step two is okay, maybe now I want to go eat at Applebee's. And then step three is okay, maybe I want to go eat at some maybe restaurant that only has 10 or 20 restaurants in the United States. And then step four is I'm eating at Nobu in Malibu, right? So you just keep going up the layers. And that's a silly example, but I think it's tangible enough for people to understand, right? I'm gonna get to the comments, so thanks for being here. And if you're new here, thanks for saying hello. I promise get to the comments. I just wanna keep in flow state for the final kind of thought of this conversation. So you want a billion desires. And what I suggested to VIP Erin inside of the Cosmic Collective, and I'm sure we will go deeper together when we're on our spiritual Q&A. Tomorrow morning, you guys, Q&A at 10 a.m. inside the Cosmic Collective. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right after this live. We will talk it out. But what I suggested is everything falls into 3 categories: health, wealth, or relationships. Health, wealth, relationships. So if you can put your desires into those 3 buckets, this is actually like a powerful ass masterclass idea. So I'm gonna keep going with it, but and whatever, maybe I'll just do it at some point later. You put your desires into these 3 buckets, and then you figure out what small action you need to take. So you basically need to take 3 small actions every single day consistently. Now, a small action could be 10 minutes, it could be 20 minutes, it could be an hour. Like, I don't know what it is, right? But you put your desires into these 3 buckets and figure out what action you need to take that kind of is all encompassing. So the example I gave her was like, okay, so say you want to retire your partner, you want to go on vacation every year, you want to buy a new designer handbag every single season, you want more money, which means more time, and you want to build your social media following and a side hustle. So all of those are wealth, right? Money. So what I would suggest in that is figure out your mindset around money, because that's the biggest hurdle. The biggest hurdle is your mindset for anything you're manifesting. Once you have that figured out, the small action in this case would be just start posting on social media. Because if you start posting on social media about your side hustle, you'll attract clients, which brings you more money, which allows you to take vacation, which allows you to retire your partner, which allows you to invest to build more money, which allows you to buy the designer handbag. One action, post on social media. Boom, done. Okay, you guys, I literally Googled, Amazon searched blow up microphones so I could mic drop. And I think I'm gonna buy some, because I need it. I don't know. All right, you guys, let's get going. I need to see what is happening in the chat. First and foremost, good morning to all my VIPs. Thank you for being here. T1007, thank you for following. Welcome to the chat. VIP Aaron says, I just read your comment before the live. I'm going to do a mind map tonight. Okay, but don't overthink it. Just like blast it out. Just write down, honestly, VIP Aaron, you don't even have to do that. Come to the spiritual chat tomorrow if you can and tell me what they are. If you want to be brave enough to say, these are the desires I figured out, I will say, okay, this is it, this is it, this is it. That's the beauty of being inside the Cosmic Collective. If you ask the very direct question, I will give you the very direct answer. VIP Mel says, oh, there's a women's retreat in Greece next year. Manifesting confirmation for you, Mel L. Mama Mia is reason enough. That's why I told her. I was like, we can flounce around. Like, I told my mom, I go, Mom, you're in this lifetime right now. So live it. Live it, lady. But you know, I always got to give her a little nudge. I'm the nudge child. I'm like, come on, out the comfort zone we go. Hang out with me. Peanut, welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying hello. VIP Jewel says, that's a perfect example. Thanks, you didn't have to do that. Your caption says it all, I wish to thrive. I mean, I may need to grab a notebook. Peanut, you can grab a notebook if you'd like. You can watch my replays on YouTube at I'm Lindsay with Love every single day if you would like. And if you want to really go for it, I am talking get out of the bullshit cycles you might be stuck in. You can join the Cosmic Collective. And that is the most powerful place you'll spend your time. In fact, pretty soon it's the only place you'll get direct access to me. All right, keep going. VIP Deborah says, ooh, I'm liking this one. VIP Catherine says to Peanut, yes, glad that you're here. Oh, I missed it. Okay, stick around, you'll learn so much. Yeah, you do. VIP Aaron says to Peanut, yeah, you do need a notebook. Domino Effect VIP Deborah says, VIP Mel L says to Peanut, welcome. Johnny, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Thank you all. All right, thank you for the gift. Peanut, thank you for the follow. Get a Stuffy Simply Safe Space says, yeah, I need something, right? Like, there's so many moments I'm like, just want to go like, and then just be like, okay, my TED Talk is over. Just joking. Aiken says, love your energy and eyes. Thank you. Sweet. Mel L. VIP Catherine says to Mel L. VIP Catherine, did you add a new emoji? Is it a ghost? I like it. Jazzer Sue, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Okay. So then I was thinking last night, this is kind of a random thought. People have said this before, I'm sure, but it hit me again, right? There was another moment that hit me and I was like, I literally looked like that. I was like, oh, okay. It was, if everything is energy, and if your energy, specifically you, I'm talking to you, your energy is creating your reality, then the only relationship, especially a toxic one, that you need to fix is, anybody? The one with, anybody? Anybody? I'll wait. Yourself! VIP Catherine says, boom, boom. And then when you join the Cosmic Collective and I help you get your mind right, all of a sudden you're unstoppable. And you're like, all right, let's go. Let's freaking go. So really, there's no cycles to break outside of the toxic one you have with yourself. I can say that, you guys, I can say that, and I'm saying it in a very loving way, but I can say it because I used to have that toxic cycle with myself. I wasn't always sitting on the internet just like chatting away about this stuff very confidently, okay? So I know, right? I know the insecurities, the low self-esteem, the low self-confidence, the jealousy. I don't even like to think about it anymore. It's annoying to even think about. But imagine living in it. Oh my gosh, that was so annoying. That was the most frustrating place I've ever lived. I am strong. I can do this. Show me your teepers. VIP Deborah says, Catherine, couldn't type fast enough. Yes, I am. Go on, you guys. Tony, welcome to the chat. I missed you sneaking in. Kaden, welcome back to the chat. I think you were here yesterday. VIP Catherine says, I didn't add anything. I don't know what's going on with it. It looks like a little ghost emoji or something. That's okay. VIP Aaron says, oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I had to observe a colleague yesterday, and it was a cognitive psych class. Tell me more. Oh my gosh. You know, it's interesting because it's not like I ever studied psychology, but I just, like if you're super in tune, you just know. It's like, just allow your clear cognizance to let you know. It's like, oh, well, about the different areas of memory and where a conscious is stored. Okay, well, are we right? Is it 95% subconscious programming? I was taking notes like a student instead of doing a teaching observation. VIP Aaron. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Of course you were, though. You're like me, right? We thrive on higher education. We want to know more. We're curious beings. Oh my gosh. VIP Aaron, you and I, when I saw your chart, I was just like, holy cow. Have I met a soul sister in you? I think so. Good morning, beautifuls. Katie Ryan says, good morning. VIP Mel Al says, oh, I did teepers at the Austin airport. So many others started smiling. It was great. You did that? Wait, VIP Mel Al, tell me more. Did you say like, did you do the whole thing like I am strong? Oh, were you at the airport when we were live? Yeah, probably. You know, that originated from back in the day. This was in 2021. We were in Cancun, my family and I. It was the first Christmas after my dad had passed. And my mom was like, I cannot be home. I don't want to do anything traditional. I cannot. And so we decided as a family, we were all gonna go to Cancun. It was interesting. My partner couldn't go because he was in the middle of selling a company. And so there was that. And so it was me and the rest of my family and their partners. I was Auntie of the Year that year. And anyway, we were in a pool and the little kids were just like being little kids, and we had found a little beach ball, a blow up one. And so I started playing kind of keep it out of the water with my little nieces. And then all of a sudden it was like 30 people in a circle and all of us trying to keep it out of the water, but we were counting, right? And so we would get up to a certain number and we'd all get a little bit like excited because we had not hit that number yet. And so I started noticing that we kept like dropping the ball like right at that number. And I was like, okay, you guys, say it with me. What are we gonna do? We're gonna keep the ball in the air. And then I said, I am strong. I can do this. And I said, show me your teepers. And I became like the non-paid person that puts on the shows for the people at the resort. But you know what? It was a lot of fun. So that's where that comes from. Christine, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. All right. User 3591315552555. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. I love it when I do it perfect. VIP Aaron, of course you already know that, but it was so interesting to see the science connections behind it. Yeah. I'm gonna drop you guys inside the Cosmic Collective. I'll drop a book if you want to read it. It's annoying for the first like half. If you don't care much about science, it's kind of, I mean, not to say I don't care about science, but like it's talking about cells. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm going back and forth with the pages. But once you get past that, it's like, oh, wow. And I'm going to use this information soon. Candace, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. VIP Catherine says, I love that story. Yeah, right? It's just like all of a sudden I'm like, VIP Deborah says, to VIP Aaron, if you're taking notes like that, then the teacher must have done well, must have did well. Alicia, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. VIP Mel says, and watched everyone else start smiling back. It was a fun experiment. Yeah, right? in my mind, just started smiling and heard your voice saying, "Aw, VIP Mel, that's awesome." Yeah, you know, a smile to somebody can make somebody's whole day. And I know when I was living in Los Angeles, I was programmed. People in LA do not smile at each other. It's very rare. It's just like a weird thing. And then when I moved to the South, it took me like a good month. The first day we moved here, 3 people said hello to me on the street, random people. They're like, "Hello," and I was like, I was weirded out, you guys. I was like, whoa, that was some weird programming, right? It's like programming is like block, keep going. It just depends on where you're at, I think. But yeah, a smile is a powerful, powerful energy. All right, you guys, let's keep going with the Candace. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Oh boy, Aunt L, welcome. Aunt Ellie, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Antel, I have no idea. VIP Aaron says to Mel L, oh my gosh, you guys are chatty in the chat. All right, we got to get going. Mel L, I often replay the wave smile walking into meetings or even class. LOL, people think I have a joke. No wonder I don't fit. You're born and raised and love to smile at everyone. You don't fit in here, Brenda. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Oh, in this earth or in this society or here in this chat? We welcome everybody in the chat. As long as you're respectful, you're here. Oh, in California. Yeah, California, major cities, it's just a whole different vibe. It just is. There's so many people. Everyone has someplace to go. So I get it. Or Los Angeles. All right. Catherine said, VIP Catherine says, as a Kentuckian, I smile at and say hi to everyone, unless my Scorpio rising is flaring up. And then you're like, I'm mysterious today. All right, you guys, let's get going on with the chat for real. It's already 9:30, my goodness. I'm just chatting away. All right. Vex says, I often say to myself throughout the day, I'm strong, I can do this. Show me your teethers. Why? Because I freaking did it. Why? Because I know I can. Yeah, like, don't look at me. All right. So today we are going to talk about this today, tomorrow, I'm guessing, maybe even Monday, geez. This is a YouTube video I heard about by a man named Jim Rohn, and he is a motivational speaker. He passed away and transitioned from his body in 2009, but of course his energy carries on, which is beautiful. And he's an entrepreneur, of course. Like, if you start to go share your knowledge on the internet, the assumption would be that you become an entrepreneur, right? Wouldn't that be the assumption? Like, pretty soon you're going to get paid for your knowledge. So, all right, let's keep going. So he says that this is a YouTube video I heard the other day from him. Good morning, Jules. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for being here. He says it's a transformation video I was watching. Because, you know, guys, I officially decided I'm helping you break out of your toxic cycles, whether that's with yourself, with somebody, it's with yourself. Let's just put period. I'm going to help you break out of the toxic cycle with yourself, learn how to fully heal, love yourself so you can get the heck going with creating your life. Whatever relationship that looks like, whether it's low self-confidence, self-doubt, self-esteem issues, healing from past trauma, blah, 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 blah. It could be a billion things, right? It's so individual. So he says, from a transformation perspective, he says, everyone should create a 6-month plan. I was like, okay, 6 months. He says, why? Because 1 year is too long to wait. You're programmed to be impatient. Some of you are probably like, 6 months? I have to wait 6 months? You're already like, you know, repulsed at the idea of 6 months of doing something consistently. But he says 6 months is good. 1 year is too long to wait. And 1 month is too short to see meaningful change. He says the secret sauce is in 6 months. Now, I feel like I can attest to that because I started going live on TikTok in June or May. I think we've decided it was May of 2024. Now, it's been almost a year, and I started at 6,000. I'm at 30, almost. I'll be there. VIP Deborah, you don't have to tell me the exact number. I'll be at 30 by the end of this weekend, probably. And then it's just going to keep going. Boom, 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 boom. And what I did? I just started going live every single day, Monday through Friday. That's it, 1 hour. You could go live for 30 minutes. Like, I don't care, just pick a time, right? And VIP Catherine says, my therapist suggested a 3-month plan, quarter a year, basically, exactly. Super patient, VIP Jewel says, so I feel like 6 months isn't so bad. I love that. Do you have a lot of Taurus or Earth energy in your chart? April, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Jules, thanks for sharing the live. Okay, we're VIP Deborah, sorry, let me get caught up on the VIPs. VIP Deborah says, that goes along perfectly who you are, the only one that can change your life. Yep, We're the only ones that can change our lives. You do, VIP Jewel says. Yeah, that's very like, I was going to say, that's very earth energy. I have 0 earth in my chart. The beautiful thing of having no earth in your chart is you just think you could just float away. You're like, yeah, I'm limitless. There's no possibility that's too strange for me. The downfall of having no earth in your chart is you've got to ground yourself in and get focused. Focus. I tell myself like 5 times a day, focus, Lindsay, focus. I had a boss, his name was Daniele, and he was from Switzerland, and he would come into our office. He would travel to the States, and he would come to the office, and he would say, you guys, you need to focus, and he would go like that, focus. So I tell myself, focus, okay. BF Aaron says, I like floating. Yeah, I know. I know you do, but we gotta get focused, focus. Okay, so he says that, ooh, what did I just do? We're gonna go like this. Okay, he says, most people take longer, ooh, this is good. Most people take longer to plan a vacation than they do to plan their lives. Oh, when I heard that, I was like, first and foremost, I hate planning anything. That's why I was like, getting married, nope, don't want to do it. Sounds stressful. Don't care about a wedding, don't care about a birthday party, don't care about a shower or a thing. I don't want to plan it. I don't. I don't. I always end up planning it because that's just the energy I am, but I don't like it. But you know, I take one for the team because I'm a decisive person, so I'm just like, this is what we're gonna do. Some people like it, some people don't. So he says most people take longer to plan a vacation than they plan their lives. He says the beauty of 6 months is that you cannot procrastinate because 6 months will be here before you know it. I mean, you guys think about it, we're already almost to March. 2 full months have almost gone by in 2025. For me, it feels like I blinked my eyes. Anybody? Time is moving so quickly. Now, this is a human thing because there's no such thing as time. And the older we get, we just can't process this quickly. And there's memory things that happen. So it seems like time moves faster, but it just is the same, right? Now, if you're a flow stater like me and you drop in, time is non-existent. So for me, it's a very hard thing to understand time. I'm like, where are we? What is time, right? Especially when you go into different time zones. It's like, wait a minute, why are there different zones? This is weird. Anyway, so are you one of those people, you don't have to out yourself, you don't have to, but you can think, am I one of those people that takes longer to plan my strategy than it does like to just go for it? And it's not just about vacation and life. It's about like, okay, I'm gonna plan in my mind all these things, and then when I go to implement it, I don't take the time to implement it. Or I'm gonna plan la da 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 da, but not this. I'm gonna plan every single thing, meal preppers, I'm gonna plan my entire meals for the week, but I'm not gonna plan my fitness goals with these meal plans attached. Like, it could go for anything, right? I'm just trying to think of many examples. Super flexible, I just go with the flow, Jewel says. Jules touch, yeah, I'm a go with the flow type of person too. VIP Jewel says, yup. How old are you? The older you get, the faster it goes. VIP Deborah says, I want it to slow down. Well, you can just stop it. VIP Catherine says, my overall earth energy makes me love plans and hate no plans. Yeah, it just depends. VIP Jewel says, what's a vacation? VIP Catherine says, dang, I feel called out. That's okay. You don't have to out yourself, right? You can just know that you're being called out. Not intentionally, I'm not trying to call out anybody, but just tap in. Is that me? And if it's me, let's just like fix it. Let's make some new choices. So easy. One of the choices you could make would be to join the Cosmic Collective and join and access tons of spiritual lessons and access the Discord and start getting immediate support to truly get out of your stuck cycles and start changing the life. Because there's nothing worse in my mind than taking actions and never getting a tangible result. It's kind of like, why am I doing this? I'm just like floating around. It's like, what is the point of what I'm doing right now? The point of me going live on TikTok every single morning along with YouTube is to attract more people that need my help. It's a win-win. You get out of the stuck cycle that you're in, and I build out my business, and I fulfill my soul mission, raising the frequency of the planet. Stuck cycles, low vibrational. Unstuck cycles, high vibrational. The frequency has shifted. I have done my job. Right? And the beauty is, because it's a business, I get an energetic exchange for it. What is the energetic exchange? If you're just doing something willy-nilly and there's no energetic exchange, I would really rethink those actions you're taking. Like, what is the point? Now, we have to be mindful. We're programmed to be impatient. So 6 months, 6 months, am I getting a result or not? If I'm not getting a result in 6 months, maybe I evaluate. What can I tweak? And then it becomes an experiment. The first step is put it out there. The second step of the experiment is wait and see. Wait and see. Collect data. Thank you, VIP Air, making me a cowboy. The third step is once 6 months has passed, or 4 months, or whatever is suggested, start to tweak a little. One thing at a time. I'm going to shift this. I'm going to see what happens. Right now, the way that you access me is either by going to lindsaywithlove.com or clicking the link in my bio. Either way, if you click the link in my bio, you're going to go to one static page. And if you don't want it, you just go away. You just go out. Not go away, but you go out of that spot. If you go to lindsaywithlove.com, there's going to be a full page pop-up that hits you. And you have to make a choice. What do I want? It's intentional, right? So I'm experimenting now because I've kind of figured some things out. So now I'm tweaking, okay? But I did wait 6 months. In fact, it's been since I've been live and really like promoting my different services, the Cosmic Collective, my astrology reports, whatever. It's been about 8 months. So really, I should have been experimenting sooner, in my opinion. But I just had that masterclass, which just light bulbed me. So I said, okay, now it's time to experiment. Your life is about to pop off, VIP Jules. Well, I hope so. Are you hanging out with me? Then yes. Oh, you guys are so sweet to each other. You're working on it. It's all good. Put me on blast so I can change. Go on. You guys got this. With y'all's help, of course, VIP Jules. Oh, with you saying I'm ready to pop off. Step 1, I'm freaking ready to change my life. Step 2, how am I going to do that? It can be with me. It can be with somebody else you resonate with more. Take your pick, right? Or you can try to do it with your own sheer willpower, but that will be the slowest, most annoying way. VIP Deborah, thank you for the manifesting hands. Doing something with your sheer willpower when you know it's like a stuck cycle is going to be the most annoying way and frustrating and longest and all those things. So do with that information what you will, right? Okay, so he says, Jim Rohn, he says, extraordinary achievement isn't about doing 4,000 things. We're listening here, right? It's about doing 6 or 7 things 4,000 times. So I had a business coach a while ago, and she was like, you will, the goal of your business is for it just to be boring. Everyone thinks building a business is very exciting. Yeah, it's exciting at the beginning stages. You're creating your product, you're talking to people, you're getting feedback. There comes a point where you're like, okay, these are the things I will do every single day. Go live on TikTok, post on TikTok, post on Instagram, make sure my YouTube SEO is right, create one SEO or video on YouTube a week. I'll promote every single day, maybe write an weekly email. It's very monotonous. It just becomes like, this is my routine for my business. And then money, and then you go with your clients, and then the only thing that is not routine in my entire business right now is astrology reports when I write them, but I'm toying with how that's going to work, be in the future. So it actually becomes rather routine. And my one private client that I'm still working with. Those are the only things that are like not in a set schedule at this point. So it just becomes like boom, boom, boom. I did this, I did this, I did this. And then you do it for 6 months, you collect your data, and you see what happens. When you start going live, how and what did you do? Jules says, ain't got time for that no more. So VIP Jules says, Jules touch, when I started going live, I was so freaking nervous. And so like, what am I about to say right now, that I was crocheting. It was like my safety blanket. I was like, if I go live and start talking about things that I know, my knowledge around my spirituality, and just things that I've done in my life to change my life and transform, because that's my passion, right? It's to transform people into version 2.0, version 10.0, 11.0, whatever version you're on. And so I was crocheting, and I was a little nervous. And I would go live for a little bit, and there would be like 4 people that would talk to me. There would be 4 people in the room, sometimes 0, and I would just keep going. Somebody would come in, and if there was nothing I could say, or I was kind of blinking, they would ask me like, what are you making? And I would say, oh, I'm making XYZ. I got this yarn here on my travels or whatever. And then eventually I was like, I don't need this crap. Like, I'm busy. I got things to say, right? And the more that you go live, the stronger you become as a speaker, because you are live. I have notes, but I go off script all the time. You guys know I just go into kind of flow state. I'll go into channeling. So prepare some notes and do the dang thing. I have a computer right here. I need the computer. It's helping me keep myself organized on my notes. It's helping me live stream on YouTube as well. So I can make sure that people are, if there's chatting in the chat, make sure my video is good. So just do what you got to do. It's always new and different though. VIP Erin says to Jules, it was pretty much the same she's doing now. She was teaching us what she knows. It's always new and different though. Yeah, I love that. Oh wait, I didn't catch those lives. I started with your morning lives. Yeah, those were my morning lives. Actually, I started going live. I didn't create a schedule for morning lives until I realized people were asking me all the time, when do you go live? And I was like, whenever I feel like it. And then I was like, oh, if I had a schedule, maybe I would collect more audience and, you know, reach more people. And so that's when I started the schedule. So see what I did is I was willy-nilly. I just did it. Step 1, do it. Put it out there. Step 2, wait and see. People were asking me, when do you go live? I was collecting data. The data said, Lindsay, you need to make a schedule. I made a schedule and now here we are. Like, you can apply it to anything you're doing in your life. Anything. You're welcome, Jules. VIP Erin says, I just remember watering my flowers every morning with you last summer. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. That's a great memory. I must have been later then. I just know it was summer and daily, but we watched the 10K countdown. Yeah. And remember, we were waiting and waiting and waiting. And I was like, you guys, we're just causing resistance. And then as soon as I ended the live, I got the final, like the 10K follower. I remember. I was just like, come on. He says, Jim Rohn says, repetition is the mother of skill and consistency is the father of success. That is like one of the best quotes I've ever heard in my life. You guys, I was a non-disciplined girly. I was like, goals, what are those? I like to call them intentions. What? I don't care if I miss my goal. I didn't fail. I don't believe in failure. And I still believe those things, but I realized maybe they were like a little bit of an excuse for me not to just go 100. It was like, well, if you call them intentions and you miss them, you had a good intention, Lindsay. And so 80% was okay because you tried. Whereas now I'm like, okay, this is my goal. I'm going to go all in, hard in the paint. And if I miss it, I'm not upset with myself. I'll collect the data and figure out why I missed it. I still have powerful intentions behind my goals, but I used to be kind of that like floaty, still to this day, sometimes I'm like, this is shiny. Like I will tell myself like, Lindsay, you're getting shiny object syndrome. Like go back. And I will like literally like sometimes just like move, like, okay, go back, shut the tabs. Like I'll ask my partner, do you think I should do this? He's like, do you think that that's part of your goal right now? And I'm like, no. And he's like, then don't. I'm like, okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Right? Good morning, DTM. Welcome to the chat. Is routine good? Yep. VIP Catherine, yes, I can. That was so fun. VIP Erin says, yeah, it was fun. Karen, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. All right. He says, repetition is the mother of skill, and consistency is the father of success. I just realized I didn't title my spiritual lesson, so now it's the wrong title. That's okay. I'm going to say it one more time because in the middle I was just like, oh my gosh. Repetition is the mother of skill. In other words, they say, do something for 10,000 hours and now you're an expert. Everybody knows that saying. And consistency is the father of success. So first you get the repetition down. Repetition helps you do what? Collect data. You're like, okay, I'm saying this, it's not landing. What if you guys, I posted a video. Here's a beautiful example. I posted a video the other day. I got like 8,000 views on it. I didn't get a single follower. 8,000 views, no followers. I thought that is so weird. And then when I looked at the video, I noticed one thing was missing. The thing that says, I help you break free from toxic cycles. If this resonates, this account is for you. That is a very kind of like a call. It's called a call to action, but it's kind of like a convoluted one, right? In other words, if you liked what I just said, follow. If this resonates, this account is for you. I didn't put it, and it got me 0 followers. And now I'm like, oh shit. Every single time I post a video, I better say something about following me. Every single time. It's a beautiful example. Repetition tells me I have to do that. I missed it one time, and then I didn't succeed, right? Repetition is the mother of skills. Consistency is the father of success. JP family, welcome to chat. Thank you for the follow. For everyone that's new here, hi, I go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I help you break out of free toxic cycles. I help you break free from the toxic cycles that are holding you back in your life, namely the relationship you have with yourself. I will change your energy for you so you can actually change your entire life if you let me. So welcome. Thanks for being here. And if that sounds interesting to you, then you might want to join the Cosmic Collective today. All right. So you guys, this is like awful timing because he says there's success keys and there's 10 of them. I didn't even watch the whole video, so I only got to number 10, but I thought to myself, that's a lot of keys. 10 keys, I have to think about 10 things to succeed, too many for me. So I think what I'll do is we'll hang out for a little bit and then we'll switch over to VIP only, subscriber only. And I will revisit the 6-month transformation success keys, and I'm gonna break them down into like 4. I'm gonna do my best anyway. Some of them are really redundant. I think we can figure that out, right? Because 10, who has time to be like doing 10 things in their mind every day? Oh geez, I have to think about all these 10 things? No. Repetition and consistency. Repetition and consistency. To Beck's point, repetition and consistency is how you reprogram your mind. That's how I did it for me. That's how I'll do it for you. DTM says, I love being here. That's so interesting. Okay. Did I miss anyone's questions or comments? You guys, I bought a chair, so I didn't have a squeaky chair. Look at this. I must flail around too much in my daytime. That's okay. Let me see what's going on. We've got a couple new people in the chat, so welcome to the new people that are here. Once again, I go live Monday through Friday. If you need to revisit this conversation, it's live on YouTube at I'm Lindsay with Love. I'll go after the show and update the title so it's correct. And if you are there, can you hit subscribe for me? I'm almost to 500 subscribers. Once I get 500 and 3,000 hours, then I can get paid for something. I don't know what, but then once I get 1,000 and 4,000, I'll get paid. So that's pretty awesome. I'm almost there. Go girl. The squeak is now part of the routine. I know, right? So annoying. Perhaps a rocking gliding chair next time. I know, right? Jen, thank you for the follow-up to the chat. On YouTube, on it. Thank you, DTM. I appreciate it. For those that need help changing your freaking life, first and foremost, try for yourself. Step 1. You're here, so something is resonating with you. You're like, okay, I need to figure this out for myself. Step 1, try it for yourself. Step 2, if after like a couple of weeks you're going nowhere fast, don't try it for yourself for 6 months. I don't know about that. I think get in and figure out somebody that can help you. If you need to read a book, if you need to do some journaling, if you need to join the Cosmic Collective, like if you need to find another person on the internet that will help you. I don't care how. Like, I'm not begging you to be with me. All I'm saying is start today, because every single day that you just ignore it, the problem actually just gets bigger. Because stagnation, which is you ignoring or not deciding to change your life, even though you want to, you're tired of freaking suffering, you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, everybody knows that. And you ignore it and you ignore it and you ignore it. It's called indecision. Indecision is a decision not to do anything, which is stagnation. And stagnation eventually lowers and lowers and lowers and lowers your vibration, which weakens and weakens and weakens and weakens your manifesting power. You're better than that. You are worthy and deserving of everything you desire in this lifetime. Maybe nobody's ever told you that, but you are. You came here that way. It's just that along the way, people were telling you bullshit, right? And so they were programming you wrong. That's not their fault. They're probably doing the best they can. I assume everyone's doing the best they can. But now that you know, you can start to reprogram yourself. You guys want me in a hammock? I'll be like falling over, flipping around. I'm just gonna stick with the squeaky chair. I feel like it's, you know, part of my identity now. This is bad. It's like, why? Like, literally bought a new chair. Anyway, well, whatever. Okay, you guys, any questions? Does anyone have any questions around the Cosmic Collective? Are you thinking, ooh, that sounds exciting. What more do I get? I can go through it really quickly. And if not, we're going to go over to VIP only subscriber. VIP Deborah says, Lindsay and the Cosmic Collective actually help you to remember who you are. Yep. Thank you for that, VIP Deborah. I'm going to screenshot that. For those of you that are inside of the Cosmic Collective, reminder that we are spiritually Q&Aing tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I never notice it. I know, it's just like a me thing, I think. And if you have questions and you can't make it to the live, then make sure to just drop them in the spiritual questions area inside of Discord, okay? Are we good this morning? Everyone's good? What a great chat, you guys. 15,000 likes. Lately, I've had anywhere between like 30 to 35 to like 50 people consistently watching. So many new followers every time. This is powerful information. I really want to help you change your life. I really do. So whether you come back every single day and then you get the courage and the bravery to click the join button, or whether you just come back every day, however that looks for you, just keep coming back. Just keep working on it. Small, consistent actions, right? Jim Rohn says it's not about 4,000 things. It's about doing 6 or 7 things 4,000 times. 4,000 times. VIP Jewel says tomorrow. I cannot wait to welcome you inside. We have some new members as well, so that's exciting. Let's switch over then if everyone's good. You're amazing. You're amazing and touch our souls, DTM. Thank you for that. Mariana, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. All right, you guys. We're gonna switch over to VIP only subscriber TikTok live. We're gonna do some manifesting together, and we are going to get on the energetic wave together. It's Thursday, so that's what we do Wednesday, Thursday together. Have a great day, Argo Show. I'll see you inside of Discord. I'll see most of you, but plenty of you that are here inside of Discord right after this. And YouTubers, have a great day. I'm gonna end the stream for YouTube. Have a great day, you guys.